Hello everyone and welcome to Afternoon Art. I'm still looking for a new name, so if you still have ideas, please tell me about them because I will gladly change the name of this program. Today, I thought it would be really fun if we can make these awesome art yarn dolls. So we've actually made these before. See, isn't she cute? I added the eyes on. That's a new thing. If you're adept at sewing, that might be a fun thing to add. We actually once made these not for an art project, but for a book club group that we had. I do book buzz once a month with preteens to teenagers, and we were at Esperanza Rising, and we decided to do yarn dolls as the activity because I always add an activity to it. So these are really fun and really simple to make. All you need is some yarn. So I have some yarn for my new one, some nice, well, it's not showing up on camera very well, but it's a nice pinky orange. So you need yarn, pair of scissors, and you don't necessarily need a book, but you need an object that you can wrap the yarn around. So I am using, very appropriately, Dewey the Library Cat, which is a very good book. It's one that I own, one that I had on hand, and I'd recommend using a hardcover book because you're going to need the sturdiness. If you would like to add some eyeballs to it like I did, I had these, I don't know if they're going to show up super well. Oh no, I dropped it. I had these old buttons that I had left over from a project I did a couple of years ago, and obviously some, sewing needle and thread. If you don't have the sewing needle and thread, honestly, just use some glue. I'm sure it'll work just as well. I just wanted to keep it on for a extended period of time. So what you're going to do is take your yarn, which will hopefully be nicely wrapped up. When I was making the first one earlier today, my cat decided to get in on the activity and really wanted to do it. I would recommend wrapping it around about 30 or so times. Oh no, it's already getting all messed up. I did about 35 times, really, until it looks good. So this is 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, and then obviously you're going to want to cut that. Very good. All right, I'm just going to put that on the floor. Now what you're going to do is that now you have it nicely wrapped around your book. You see? Next thing you're going to do is go ahead and cut that apart until you're going to have just a bunch of yarn all together. The next thing you're going to do is just twirl it, kind of as though you were bored and twirling your hair. That's the same thing you're going to do here. You're going to twirl it so it gets nice and taut. Nice and taut. And then, whoa, whoopsies, got a little too taut. The next thing you're going to do, this does take a little bit of dexterity, but it is fun. What you're going to do is you're going to loop it so that you have a nice little head. See what I did? You have a nice little head there. And then you're going to need just a piece of yarn, just a random piece of yarn. And then, again, this takes a little bit of dexterity, just a little. If you need help, don't worry. Life's not perfect, so you don't have to be either. You're going to tie it off away where now you have a distinct little head like that. You see what I'm doing? So now you have kind of a little ghosty. He'd make a really good ghost, right? Woo! So, random piece of yarn. Here we go. Now what we're going to do is you're going to take a little bunch off of each side. These are going to become your arms. And it doesn't matter how much is in each one. You can be definite if you want to. You don't have to be definite if you don't want to. See, there we go. There we have some arms. Now if you take another piece of random string, tie it around kind of like you did with the head, and this is going to create your body. So there we are. I'm going to braid my arms. Now this might take a little bit. I'm not the most adept at braiding. You will very rarely, if ever, see my hair braided. It is not something that I do. I actually learned how to braid on Barbie dolls. My mom sat me down because I kept on going to her and asking her if she could braid the hair of all my Barbie dolls. And eventually, I think she got sick of it. And she sat me down and taught me how to braid on my favorite Barbie doll that I had, who had very, very short hair. And then after that, I remember sitting on the stairs and just braiding and unbraiding her hair. I actually still think I have that doll. I think I still have her, the one that I learned how to braid on. Again, I'm not very good at braiding. You will almost never see my hair braided. Okay, so now that's one down. So now we're going to take another piece of string and we're going to tie that around the arm, the one arm. And now we're going to do that to the other arm as well. So see, now we have one nice little arm, and now we need to make the other arm. Now I just need one more piece of string, and I'm going to, oh, I think he's a little lopsided. Shoot. Oh well, no one will notice, right? Except for me, I'll notice. Okay, and there we go. Now it looks like I did not tie this off correctly, so I'm just going to cut off this excess bit. And then I'm going to split it down the middle and I'm going to braid both of these. So now we're going to have a little arm, or little legs, not arms. Gee, can't talk apparently. I've been alone for too long. I don't know how to talk to people, only a camera. Oh no, it's coming undone. See, this is why I don't braid things. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And there we have it. Now what I would do in this situation, I would take all of the little excess bits and I would cut them down. So I'm going to cut down the excess bits of his arms. And then he has a couple of bits around his neck that I need to get rid of. And then his feet. Let's see. Oh, one more that we can change. There we go. Oh, he's got some really long arms. I made him a little lopsided. Little lopsy-do. That's okay. We'll have him cross his arms. Oh, he's kind of great. Look at him. Oh, I like him. I like him a lot. Not the best sewing job I've ever done, but it lets you get the gist. There he is. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. So now we got the both of these. This one I sewed a mouth on, but here they are. Aren't they sweet? Why don't you guys name them for me? I don't know what to name them. They're very cute. Okay. If you end up doing this project, as I have said before in the past, please add a comment to this or tag us on our Facebook page. As I'm sure you know, you're following us at Hudson Falls Free Library on Facebook, and I would be more than happy to. I am so happy that we have the amount of people who have been following along with all of our online programming, because it means that we're still in your mind and we're still in your hearts, and that makes me incredibly happy that we won't be forgotten. You know, the government may not consider us essential, but I hope you guys consider us essential. Have a wonderful week, guys. Bye. All right, that's one eyeball down. But again, you do not need to sew these. My goodness, this does take a while. Oh, wrong way. Any sewists out there? Sewing people? Tell me, should I do a sewing program at some point? I've done a couple, but they haven't been very well attended. What if I made like plushies or something? That'd be fun. I enjoy making plushies. Really, I just enjoy anything cute I can put around my house. Again, if you saw the scavenger hunt video, you'd know I've got a lot of weird, cute things around my house. But I like them. Life is short. And who said being an adult meant you had to give up all that stuff? Who made that rule? Not my favorite rule. It makes me happy. As long as you take care of the adult things you gotta take care of, you know. Pay your taxes, pay your bills, but be a kid. Kids have all the fun. It's partly why I dress up funny. And I wear weird things, because who made that rule? I don't like that rule.